All right, gamers, we're here. Just finished Mario and Luigi Brothership, and today, right here, live on stream, we're doing a casual Chris review. Some might call it a casual review. That might be new branding. We'll see. We'll see if that's new branding. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about Mario and Luigi Brothership. Overall, it's fine, right? Like overall, it's fine. I don't really hate it. So let's get into it. We can just start with the story, right? So the plot's not really that bad. I feel like it's pretty decent for like a Mario game. Like, I mean, what's a better? I mean, I don't know. I haven't played Thousand Year Door. I know people love that game. All the other Mario and Luigi games, their plots aren't really anything crazy either. But at least this one kind of had like a message, right? Like the connecting people. You know, I mean, that's good for the kids, I guess. I mean, it is a kids game. I kind of like the characters a little bit. Like Chilliam and his wife, Bernadette or something. I think like Tech Nikki is funny. Connie's good. I think Connie's a good character. Snoutlet, I thought like I would be annoyed at like Snoutlet, but like no, he's fine. Like actually, Snoutlet's not bad. He's a cool guy. The Starlo replacement is fine. He's cool. Let's think about the pacing, because the story, I don't know. To me, the story isn't what made that game long. It was padded out, but like it never felt padded out through the story. There's so much filler, but the filler wasn't the plot of the game. But like they make you do a bunch of filler to get to the main plot. That kind of ties in the gameplay a little bit, because there are so many goddamn dude, there's so many islands. Can I show all of this, by the way? We probably could have cut this shit in half. What is all of this? How long are the other Mario and Luigi games? Let's take a gander at that. 22 hours on average? Really? So that's about, like half. It's about half of this game. I think I clocked in at about like 56-ish hours, 56, 57-ish hours. I did all the content. And there's a lot of content, which I feel like is good. I mean, that is good that there is a lot of content. Yeah, 57 is what we got. I feel like it is good that they have a lot of content, because it's optional stuff. Like it doesn't matter if it's optional content. Like they can have all the content in the world, but it's optional, so like it's fine. For bang for your buck, if you're one of the people who equate like the time you spend in the game to like the money you spend, then like you're getting your bang for your buck for sure. But a lot of people have said that they drop this shit because it's boring or whatever, it's too long, it's sluggish or whatever, and it's a fact. That's a fact, because the game literally, it took me 3 hours to get our first bro attack. You know, the main mechanic of Mario and Luigi, bro attack, and it took 3 hours to get there. So the overall plot, the overall story, it's nothing too like for Mario and Luigi. I'll give it 3. I can give it a 3. This is very generous. They actually tried to have a good plot and stuff. They have decent characters. The character designs are another thing. We'll talk about that. I actually think the core. So I was complaining about the islands. Let's complain some more, game. There's a literal mechanic. I don't think I've ever seen filler baked into a game like this shit. Hold on, bro. Let this load up. Bro, to get to one place or another, your little ship here has to sail. And like it has to actually sail in real time to get to these areas, especially these little islands. Especially when they tell you, oh, you should go to this little island, or you go back to this little island, or like you go back to this place, or if God forbid you want to go back to the Bowser place, you have to sail there manually. What type of bullshit is that? And you don't get fast travel until it like doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter anymore, because you essentially have everything unlocked, almost everything unlocked. There's a few places that you can only get with the fast travel, but besides that, I mean, this shit, like you cut this part of the game out, you cut like the sailing out, and that's a good 10 hours back. It's just like you sail to the island, and it's a cutscene. It's a cutscene. You sail to the island, and then you're at the island, you do the thing, and then you sail to the next island, and then you do the thing. Like if it was just that and not whatever all this is, then it would have been way better. We're trying to cut down the time here, because for a Mario and Luigi game, this shit's fucking long, and they don't do anything to compensate that. You have the same amount of bro attacks you would in any other Mario and Luigi game. It works in those games because there's less time, so the variety feels better over that course of time. So if we have 10 bro attacks in 20 hours, every like couple hours you'd get another bro attack, and like you'd feel, but it feels a lot better and paced better when it's a a shorter experience. That being said, the bro attacks were cool, right? Like they're cool. And the only one like I don't really care for is probably the last one for Mario, like the plug thing. I think the Yoshi one is awesome. I like the time stop one. That one's pretty sick as well. They're all pretty simple to use. I mean, I can't comment on difficulty. I can't comment on difficulty. Not me. Anyway, let's talk about some good stuff, some good gameplay stuff. Now, the core mechanic of Mario and Luigi is actually good, and thank God it's good. It's like Mario. It's like Pokemon, where like the core mechanic of Pokemon is just good, and they nailed that shit 20, 30 years ago, so they don't have to change that. Like they just have, like you play a Pokemon game, you know what you're getting into, and that's what you're gonna get, and that's kind of the same thing here. Whereas like you played a Mario and Luigi game before, you know it's gonna be fun. It's just that, you know, unfortunately, a lot of that fun is locked behind, not locked, but just hidden behind like loading screens and bullshit. But I thought like the boss fights, honestly, I really enjoyed the boss fights. The final boss was actually kind of whatever. Like they could have locked in, like there's 3 phases, 4 technically, because like the last phase has 2, but it's the same boss. But like the final boss is kind of lame. They don't have many attacks. They don't do much shit. Also, the music was not very good, but we'll get to that. I think in the fights, I actually quite enjoyed the Luigi logic like gimmick. You get like, you know, a unique like button prompt for that, and if you get that correctly, now the boss gets stunned and you get extra damage on it. I thought that was kind of fun, right? I enjoyed that. That changed up the pacing of like the boss fights and stuff. It makes every boss fight feel a little different. I did quite enjoy it. Oh, I wish there were more bro attacks. Because of how long the game is, I feel like if they had more bro attacks, the gameplay variety would have felt better. Like a lot of times in my chat, people were saying like it looked like I was fighting the same battle for like 30 minutes. And it's like, I mean, I'm fighting different things, but I'm doing the same shit because there's not much variety in this long ass game, right? It is what it is. I think what I'm settled on, what if I gave it like a 3.5? We're going on to the visuals and graphics. I think the game looks great and it animates awesome. When we saw it in the Nintendo Direct, this is what everyone thought we should have for a console Mario and Luigi game, right? Console Mario and Luigi game would look like this and should look like this, and they nailed it. I think they nailed the art style. They nailed the animations, like all the bro attack animations are sick. I don't really, as much as we use the same bro attacks, I don't really get tired of Mario, you know, jumping up in the air and flipping around and then doing like catching on fire and then kicking the shell. That shit looks sick as hell every time. It looks sick every time. So I think they did nail that. However, we're on the Nintendo Switch, and unfortunately, the Nintendo Switch comes with great problem. And the problem being the loading screens. Why are there loading screens in battles? Have you played any game? Has anyone out? Please leave a comment. Name another game name another RPG where you enter a battle and the game loads. I feel like the first thing RPGs get right is in and out of battle quick, because that's the core gameplay mechanic. You don't want people to feel like they don't want to be in the core gameplay mechanic because of some arbitrary bullshit like loading screen. A part of me does believe that they knew about this. They left it in. Switch 2's happening anyway. That's gonna fix our problem. And like they just left it in like that. Switch 2, that shit probably doesn't exist. There probably aren't loading screens on Switch 2. That's something we'll have to see in a bit. I guess we'll see that when Switch 2 drops. That'll be one of the first games I test, actually. Go straight into a battle. If that shit loads, turn that shit off, bro. That game garbage. The end of the game, in Endgame, there's a lot of frame drops. There weren't many frame drops throughout the game. But like in Endgame, once like the flower shit started happening and stuff, the game started dropping a lot of frames. But in gameplay, it runs at a smooth 60 to 30. It's 30. A smooth 30, so that works. And again, I think the game looks good. I think overall the game looks good, and like Switch 2 might fix the problem. I can actually give 3, and I can give it a 4. I can be nice. I can be nice on the graphics, because I do think this is how Mario and Luigi should look. It should look like this, and it is visually stunning. So especially for a Switch game, like a Nintendo Switch game, this game I think they did a good job. Now here's what they didn't do a good job on. The soundtrack in this game is very disappointing, considering the previous Mario and Luigi games had good soundtracks. There's a big reason for that, but we'll get to that in a second. I do like some songs. Like I think the boss theme, despite it being the only boss theme outside of the final boss theme, I actually quite like. That's one of my favorite songs. Probably is my favorite song. Right, the island with like the groove people on it, that had a good song. Like the business island, what is it? It's like a lot of coins. That had a good song. But like, yeah, it's just, I mean, I don't know. The battle theme's mid, and that's like, dude, in an RPG, you want your battle theme to be like the banger. Like the banger. Like you want to go into a battle battle, and it's like, oh hell yeah. But no, it's not really the feeling I get. I think the music does its job. Like, it's not bad. It's not bad. There's no I don't think there was a time where I was like, dude, this song sucks. So I mean, as long as we can avoid that, I said. So the game gets the OST gets this job done. And you want to know why? Want to know why they missed on this OST compared to the other Mario and Luigi games? Where is Yoko Shimomura? Where is she? Is she in the dungeon? Did they trap her in the? Is she in the Kingdom Hearts dungeon right now? She's been on every single one of these games. Why didn't they bring her back for this one? What happened? And I promise you, she would have cooked on this shit. That final boss theme, we would have been throwing ass in that final boss theme. I remember when some of the early gameplay was coming out, and like you heard a snippet of the battle theme, and I hear it, and because obviously I'm a big Kingdom Hearts fan, I'm a big fan of Yoko Shimomura and her music. She's done Final Fantasy, she's been in Street Fighter, she's been like, right, she does a lot of shit. She's been in Smash Brothers, she does a lot of Smash remixes. I can like understand, I hear her style immediately. And when I heard that battle theme, I was like, oh no, I don't think Yoko's on the soundtrack. I was like, oh no. Like, that was red flag number one. Red flag number one was that some things are too soulless to join. The game is like, it looks like it has so much soul, but it has no soul. Dude, I might have to take this visual down. Here we go. I just talked myself out of visual. I'll take another half. We get another half here. I think the character designs suck. I'll say that. I'll say it. I think they suck. They're simple and like cute, I guess, but like, I don't know. The characters all look the same. Like they all like feel the same. Different personalities and stuff, but they're pretty boring. Yeah, they're pretty boring. I also think I'm locking in here on the music. Oof, it's not looking good for Brothership. Perfect match for the music. I also think the music's pretty boring. But like the reason why the visual style I feel like is so high is because this is how the Mario and Luigi should look. They animate incredibly, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. And like the gameplay, like it's at its core, it's Mario and Luigi, and I do like a lot of the new shit, like the plugs. Like, I actually really like that plug system. I think that's really fun. They only show the bro moves. I love the bro moves. Like, Yoshi is like the best soul of all time. I do wish there was like another mechanic, just because if the game is so long, I feel like we need to have more shit to do in fights, right? We can't just be doing the same shit every fight. Bro moves should have been doubled. We should have 20. The game is 56 hours. We should have 20, bro. Am I wrong? Am I saying some dumb shit? Please call me out if I say some dumb shit. But also, let's go back to the music. The music, I'm not listening to any of this shit outside of this game. None of it, right? It's unfortunate. If they had my goat on there, these things would have been different. But I think I'm liking this. If we calc this, let's get the calculator. Oof. Chat, my standards, by my rules, by my logic, by my grading, it's a 5 out of 10 game. And we waited so long for a new Mario and Luigi game that it is very disappointing. But luckily, this ain't the only Nintendo Switch Mario RPG. We got a couple others. But yeah, 5 out of 10, that seems about right. Like, I'm not even mad at that. I could glaze and give it 6, but like, let's get serious. Let's get serious. Biggest crime outside of being no fun is being disappointing. Yeah, I thought the game is fun enough. Like, it's fun enough, but like, it doesn't go beyond that, right? And it's just so slow to do like literally anything. Why is it such a slog? I just don't understand. I think this team, they can make another game. Like, Nintendo's not the type of people that see a game flop and then fucking throw it in the trash. They're not really the type of people to do that. I think they can get another chance at another Mario and Luigi game. Although I think they probably should do like a different franchise. Like, probably in the same style-ish of Mario and Luigi. Like, it has its own gimmicks or whatever, but like maybe give them like Zelda and like, hey, okay, here's a Zelda RPG. Or like Kirby, here's a Kirby RPG. And then they learn from this game, right? You cut like we don't want a 50 plus hour Mario and Luigi RPG. Mario and Luigi do not speak. The characters, they are not voiced. But yeah, I think this team can do, they can do good, I think. They had the idea down. I didn't complain about Luigi pressing A in his combat, but then also using B for combat. I didn't complain about that, but now it's in the video. Now I said it, so it's in the video. Yeah, also Luigi being a Pikmin, what the hell is that about? I much preferred when like Luigi would just follow Mario directly and you just control him as you control Mario. And it's like, I jump with A, it's Mario, I jump with B, it's Luigi, and I have to do the platform, right? It's me, I'm doing the platform as Mario and Luigi, not I'm playing as Mario, and then Luigi has some AI doing the shit for me. No, bitch. What is that? What is that? That is some real goo goo gaga shit right there. That's got it. But yeah, overall, I mean, the game's just okay. Mario and Luigi fans, if you haven't picked it up, you can probably skip it. But if this is your first Mario and Luigi game, go ahead. If you've never played a Mario and Luigi game before, go right ahead. You can pick this up, and none of the problems will be there. You won't see a single one. Veterans, pour one out. Go replay Superstar Saga.